Another day in the shop. Got Dusty and Tyson back here with me today. They chose to skip hunting today to come help on Gonzo. Dusty wants to spend a minute on Krusty and see where the trans leak's coming from. But on Gonzo, we've pulled everything out of the interior. Like there was so much, like a seat and stuff. We're gonna take the pressure washer and a steam cleaner to the inside and blast all of that paint away and see if we can make the interior one color. Somebody was really lazy when they did this and didn't bother sanding any of the paint. Everything seems to be coming off pretty easy. Got this one door pretty well pressure washed off. You can see the original color there. And we pulled the instrument panel out. You can see we got a little bit of this. It came off real easy with just the small electric pressure washer. So we got a steam cleaner coming and see what that does. So if you take and stand at an angle like this, see how you get it going, and
yeah,
it just shows. But you kind of gotta go at an angle so you can get under that edge and lift it off.
Okay. Where's the circle? Hold on, it kind of goes in a circle.
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You want to try it?
Okay.
I know what it is. It's a concrete cleaner. Gotta stand close though. Close as you can. There you go. Oh, look at that. Get a little closer and then just kind of... Oh wow, that does a pretty good job. That was a good call. Yeah, that works pretty good. Yeah, that's the artillery. That's what we were looking for. Now it's getting hot. Yeah, that's gonna pull that right off. Guess I better go get some paint. Because we're gonna be ready for paint here real quick.
Can I try doing the roof?
Do you want to try it?
Yeah.
Hey, that's
Wait. Hey, Corbin, do not spray Tyson again.
That will cut.
That will cut him.
That will cut you. This one, feel the pressure difference. So don't spray anybody with this, okay? It'll
Hit it.
pull. It's really hard.
You're good.
Does it have a safety? You gotta pull real hard.
Holy crap!
What's wrong?
Yeah, I'm done. This card? Yeah.
slaughter.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hang on, I'm waiting. That's off you.
The flaky. Dude, I'm hoping that you can breathe.
Huh?
You probably can't breathe with that door shut.
It's nice. It's aromatherapy.
We'll put a chadsfab sticker on it. And a fabrat.
Oh, this is fun.
Yeah, it is.
My fingers hurt. Looking good. Thank you.
It's gonna be awesome. I just gotta get all these switches out of here and stuff too.
We removed this old carb hat off. Well, or the intake hat. I don't know, I called it a Abe Lincoln hat that Paul made. But don't worry, we'll keep it. I think it's pretty cool, so we'll probably just hang it on the wall. We're going to replace it with this nice unit from Extreme Velocity. I really like these. They're designed for a blow-through carburetor setup, but I'm sure it'll work just fine on a throttle body setup like this one is. How's it going in there, Kyler? Is it looking good? The problem with it is, or in this case, is the divider hits the top of the throttle body. So we'll have to take and cut that back probably a 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch to get it to sit on the throttle body properly.
Yeah.
He likes fewer people, so yeah, he disappeared out of that.
Watch out for the camera right next to your head.
Oh. Hi, camera.
Anyone
with the power tools?
What's that?
Would he would not let you play with the power tools?
I don't know if he was going to go to this extent, to be quite honest.
Oh,
But
well.
I like that you are. Did you see it before? This was all red. And
Oh,
I
wow.
had my cousin bring his steam cleaner over. This
Yeah.
was black.
Oh,
had
wow.
Blue all over it.
Right.
And it just blew it. Sweet. This was red. Wow. Yeah, that red paint was everywhere in here.
Do you know what's worse than sanding the underside of a cab?
What?
Sanding the inside of the compartments of a horse trailer.
Why?
Because it's confined and dark and worse than this.
Are you scared of the dark?
I am.
Are you?
That's why I carry a flashlight.
Do you think like some
I'm
ghost
afraid of the
horse
dark.
is going to jump out of the
Maybe.
trailer and get you and bite you?
No, something though.
Oh.
Okay, it's marginally better.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
He was worried about this.
Sorry about that.
Are you worried about that?
I don't know. I'd be sanding and priming in here if I was worried about it, but
Would you?
that's how you make things nice.
Real nice.
We're not gonna make it real nice. It'll be good. Little putty, little paint, make it what it ain't. You're gonna have to tell me when I'm done.
Well, when you're out of paper, you're done.
Well, alright.
Compared to what it was, this is pretty exceptional, really.
Yeah.
So.
Here, I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you the Here. You find spots you don't like, you sand, and then we'll call it good.
Well, I'm not qualified for this.
You gotta learn how, this is learning you.
This is learning you?
Yeah. You got it. You got the magic touch.
Okay. What do you think?
You did just fine.
Thanks. Thanks.
Probably wasn't me in there.
Right?
While Tyson's finishing up the inside, getting ready for it for us to paint it, I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to get some mirrors on this. Originally, this truck only had a driver's door mirror. It never had a passenger mirror. It never even had an interior rear view mirror. No holes there at all. I don't know if I'll put a mirror on the cab or not, but I definitely need to get some mirrors on the doors. So what I did to drill the holes for the passenger doors, I made a template here of this door. You can see the 3 holes marked there. I'll take it over to this other side, turn it over, and I'll put that there. I'll get some tape on here, and I got these marks for all the body lines, so I should be able to get it nearly exact. I'll get this taped up, mark it, and get some holes drilled.
So you usually start from the top and work down. Okay. That's pretty common, right? You missed a little. Kid, by the way, would you like to Would you like to take over? You were doing a really good job.
That's right. You didn't say that.
You were doing a great job.
You said I was doing a bad job.
No, I didn't. I said you missed a little. I didn't say you were doing a bad job.
Just a little.
Yeah.
A lot.
No. Sorry. I apologize for my negativity. I found some hidden gems. How about that?
I asked him to pull the gas tank.
So we're gonna blame it on the boss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Blame it on me, huh? We try to promote a safe workspace environment, Kendall, so.
Well, if the gas tank wasn't in there, we would have no.
So that means safety glasses and kind words.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Sorry.
You feel better, Tyson?
Oh yeah. Way
Okay.
better.
Okay. All right, back on the mirror here.
And this has been reprimanded by the boss.
It's much better to get reprimanded by the boss.
Wait till the boss lady gets a hold of it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Watch out for the boss lady. Yep.
I hear you're an awesome master. No, nope. I'm the worst master ever was.
Where's the master thingy?
It's in the garage.
We need to clean first.
Yeah, we need some wax and grease and.
Wax and grease and/or water cleaner or.
I think I just got water cleaner.
Water cleaner. That's perfect.
Yeah, apparently you have to clean things before you clean it.
Yeah.
Seems overrated to me.
Get that contamination out of there. Kendall. Yeah. I got this thing. Yeah. I recommend that you have gloves on for that. Yeah? Yeah. That's not good for your hands. So what do you say?
So kind of a two-part process. Spray it, wipe it, and then dry it. So the key is to wiping it completely dry. So you can spray it and wipe it, and all you're doing is smearing all the contaminants. So unless you wipe it completely dry, you get that off, and you may as well just spray it.
How far down are we painting? What are we all painting?
I don't know. What are we painting?
Mostly the dash and then the inside of the cab. So basically from just above the gas tank around.
Okay.
We're not going to worry about the doors or anything right now. I don't think we have enough. You have enough paint. Don't have enough paint. And so I've got so this will be the finished color, and those three will be baked. Yep. I think that'll be just enough color.
Not gonna yell. I'm not yelling again till tomorrow.
Until tomorrow, or later today,
Well, no, I'm
depending on everybody's attitude.
I'm done for the day. I'm not yelling again today.
You're not yelling any less, though, huh?
No, I'm not yelling at all.
Oh,
Rest of the day, I'm not yelling. Kindly spray a little bit on there and wipe it off, and I'll come behind you and finish drying. How much do you put on? Sir, how much do you put on?
Yeah, just a coat.
So you just get crazy with it.
Yeah.
What is it? Oh my shiz, it water keeps on going.
Water cleaner. So you'll want to do a fairly small area.
Grab the camera
Like
before
this.
that's...
I'll just have you start and work that way. And I'll follow you with it.
Just like your
These are good rags.
spray tack and static.
Huh? No, that term's already been cloned.
Yeah.
So we don't use that around here. It's copy. It's,
So what do you use?
It's copy robbed. I mean, yeah.
So what do you do?
We're still working on that. Our acronyms.
Yeah, everything that we come up with is not family friendly.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Here, try those.
You've got to make sure you get your contaminants off.
I'm getting my contaminants. My contaminants.
You got to make sure you get them off, and please don't cuss on our YouTube channel.
Oh.
Okay? There'll be no
There be no.
There'll be no.
Yeah. Besides, the beavers damned it.
Oh, the beavers damn.
Yes, they did.
Then you wouldn't even know I had
Probably
any
go
color in
start
it.
over there and work your way this way. No, I'll come around there and follow you.
Okay, ready,
Yeah.
set, go.
Man, you're good at that.
I'm pretty good.
You should be a painter.
Nope. I'm already seeing that that's not in my future.
Oh, but we can teach you, young Padawans. Get over here and start wiping.
I'm
oh, wait.
coming.
Oh, see that? Sorry, I've yelled again.
Yeah, you did. Did it again.
I thought you were following him.
I am, as soon as he gets out of the way.
He just likes to yell mostly. What I found.
Oh my gosh. Sorry. I might have to have another hug.
Another hug?
Another
We were
one.
talking.
These two were hugging it out a minute ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's pretty aggressive, Stacy.
I think it's a ploy by Tyson.
Yeah.
He's just trying to push Kendall's button so he'll hug it out.
Yeah. And then.
Wait, what? That doesn't even seem like something he would do.
Filling in new rag. This one's black.
You're supposed to change the rag every time you spray new spray.
I did.
Okay, well then
did.
if it gets black, get a new one.
Well, you are
The key
hiding
is-
them.
I am.
Like you bought them or something.
Oh, the key is my rag should be clean.
Yeah. And that's what we're trying.
And voila, it's pretty clean. See? Okay.
He really acts better when the camera's in his face. Really a lot nicer guy.
Like cameras. Not very camera friendly.
When the cameras are off, Tyson gets beat.
Well,
I heard this was going in crusty. That's all I heard.
very well done.
Yeah. What about this?
This thing brand new? Oh, it is, yeah. Ooh, it's like black. Chrome. That's sweet. Either way. Black chrome? That's good looking. Yeah. Oh, feeling like that. Either way.
It will be
Yeah, it's
really
good
cool
looking.
and crusty.
Yeah, we should probably get you a chrome one.
Chrome one would look way better than yours. Yeah, probably. And I'll save you on the return.
That doesn't look very long though, does it? Does that look longer than one?
Yeah, that's the standard line.
That's standard length.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did it have the bait?
Cool.
I really like that black.
I want to see what the case looks like, or the knob.
It looks like the knob's missing.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to repackage this. Hopefully the knob's in one of these things. Hopefully the knob's in there.
Was it used?
Said new. New and not original packaging. Oh yeah, no knob. That's a drama.
Uh-oh.
I gotta make it. What are you missing?
The knob.
Well, we might have to use one of those others, huh? There you go.
That's not
But
gonna work.
I wanted to see with that with the knob.
Yeah, me too.
The black knob would be good looking.
Yeah.
gonna go get Gonzo in. Stay back, I don't know what I'm doing. No burnout, Chad hurt the motor.
What did you say?
Bad.
Yeah, it's already slightly hurt, so we better be careful with it.
Yeah, be nice to it. So we're just gonna continue working on the interior. So this is the part that I really wanted to get cleaned up, so I can really enjoy driving it. Kind of loud and rattly, and the seat wasn't in very good shape, to put it mildly. I want to be able to take my wife on dates on it and maybe drive it to church or something. So we got the interior of it all cleaned out. So before we can start doing sound deadening, I got a couple of little rust issues to take care of. So this is all thin and a nice rust hole right there. And then this spot right here on the rockers all rusted out. I think the inner is going to be okay. So I think what I'm going to do is probably just section this, because the outer rocker's in really good shape. So I think I'm just going to take and cut this right here and just section this one spot. I think that'll save me a ton of work and still be a good repair. And the other things we'll be doing is I'm going to pull the original heater stuff out, what little is left, get that out of the way. I've got a $100 eBay AC box to go in there, so see if we can get that in. I'm going to put everything back together on the dash. I got a new instrument cluster coming for it. It'll hopefully be here shortly. I've got another steering column that a fan dropped off to me. It's the right color. It's got a steering wheel that's in pretty good shape. So hopefully we'll get that put in. And the big thing is this seat. So got Stacy and Kenner over here cleaning it. Thanks for cleaning this messy thing.
Actually, not as bad as I thought it would be.
No, that's the nice thing about leather. It's in good shape. Oh wow, I'm gonna step back. I think there's gonna be a water fight coming here shortly. You want the hose, Kenner?
I don't want to die. I choose life. Thank
Okay, all right. I just wanted to see if I could egg this on, give the fans what they're here for. So, but this seat's out of a 15 Chevy. This is the back seat out of a crew cab. So it's the tan leather. It's kind of a grayish buckskin color, but it is kind of a gray tan. But it works perfect. Grab this headrest.
It's all wet, it's soapy.
That's okay. Still gives us something. But it, as you can see, works pretty good with the interior color. So I'm going to do this in a two-tone. I'm going to do a medium saddle carpet. So that'll be the carpet right there that we'll use. I've got an actual molded carpet set that's going to go on the floor. And this is just a roll of carpet that I got to do the door panels and kick panels, and then behind on the back of the cab where the tank is currently. Got armrests to go there. I got some new visors and a whole bunch of insulation and a whole bunch of Dynomat type stuff to put on the floor, and so we'll hopefully make this decent to drive around. Go back over there, Kenner.
No, I don't want to get wet. I'm using you as a
go
car.
back over there? Come on, go back over there.
I'm okay.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not though. I got the camera.
Oh, like it's
Oh,
not.
look who came.
Hey, there's Kenner.
Caden.
Caden. Sorry, there's Caden. Yep, there's Kenner. That's Caden. So I'm kind of an idiot. So you figure after all these years I get their names right, but I can't. So.
Am I hearing a free car wash?
You might get a free You might get a free shower, but you're probably not going to get a free car wash. Got this laid out roughly how I'm going to cut it out. I'm going to probably cut it right here. And then I can open up this rocker and make sure everything on the inside is not too bad. If the inside of the rocker looks okay, I'll probably just clean it, put some weld-through primer in there to kind of help seal it up. Make a patch out of this other new rocker that I have sitting here on the hood. I'll just cut what I need out of it and weld it in. But if the rocker looks pretty bad on the inside, then of course I'll have to pop the door off and cut the whole rocker off and replace the whole thing. I'm hoping I don't have to, but if I do, I do. And then up in here, I've got this section. I was gonna cut it clear back, but the rocker box is just right here. So I think I can seam it right here, right on the flange of that rocker box, and just cut that section out. It'll be a lot easier to fix it. But I'll cut it all out, see how it looks. If I have to go farther, I'll go farther. But if I don't have to, that'd be great. It'd save a bunch of time, because I got a stack of stuff to do on this still. Okay, got this rusty piece all cut out of it. Kind of ugly, but you can see on the underside, it's really pretty clean. It's just right where it was sandwiched onto the floor section. And the floor section's in pretty sad shape too, so I'll have to cut it probably there and probably there. So I'll cut it there. I'll bend a new piece. I think I can splice it right in there pretty good. Be fine. But the bottom of the rocker looks really good, which is amazing. You can see how much crap's down on the bottom here. But it's really not pitted at all down in there. Nice, clean, shiny stuff right under it. So that's good news. So I'll just take the little shop back here. And then get that all vacuumed out, make sure everything's still good. Okay, spent a few minutes with the vacuum and the wire brush, and you can see it's really solid down in there. I'll take the blower and blow the crap out of that spot right there, out of that pinch weld. Make sure that's all cleaned out. And then I'll cut this whole section out right there that needs to be replaced. Once that's cut out, then I'll have that for my pattern to bend a new one. Hopefully that's it for the big surprises. In reality, for something that's this old, for it to be this clean is pretty unheard of. That's the nice thing about getting something from a arid place like southern Utah or into Arizona. So just all the dirt that sat here that rusted, wasn't any salt or anything like that. It's pretty amazing. Alright, I've got this piece all made. Fits in pretty good across here. I just have a couple of tacks in to hold it in place while I finished fitting it on the ends here. I gotta cut just a little bit right there. But the bottom is long. This whole section right here is just a little bit on the long side. But now that I've got it in place, I can go underneath on the back side with this hook tool, and I can just scribe a line on this, and then I'll just break these tacks, pull it out, then I can cut it and grind it right to that mark, and then it should set right in and be just the perfect size. Then I can start welding and hammering and dollying as I weld it. Got that all marked. I don't know if you can really see it. See if the light can catch it. I don't have to cut very much off of this. In fact, at the very end, it's almost perfect. So I think I'll just use the bandsaw and just go nice and slow and then finish it up with a die grinder or a or a little 2-inch grinder just to make sure it fits nice and tight. Many of you are probably wondering why I do it this way, and the reason I'm marking it and pulling it back out is because I don't have access with the rocker panel on. If the rocker was off, I would just get it tacked in place and then run that air saw through it, and it would make a perfect gap to weld and would save some time. But I'm not taking the rocker off because the rocker's in such good shape. It's a smidge longer, but it'll fit good and it'll be easy to weld. I got this all trimmed and it's pretty well in place. You can see it's all nice and fits perfectly right there. Fits pretty perfectly across the top here. There might be a couple little spots I have to go in with the Dremel with the cutoff wheel and clean up, but I'll get everything tacked that I can and fix those little problem areas. I'll do a bunch of welding, a little grinding, a little hammering and dollying, and we'll be ready to fit the piece for the rocker. Well, we got a good start on welding it in, so it was a big chunk, but it fits good and it'll be good repair. It's just going to take a little while to get there, so I'm hoping to have this done here in the next hour or so and get that rocker piece cut. And that shouldn't take very long because that's mostly going to be a glue-in deal. I'll just have to weld it to about here into here, and it'll be glued under this and on top of that. A lot less rust problems with it being glued. So I'm all by myself today. Well, Caden's over there working on his stuff, but Tyson and Dusty are out hunting today. They're trying to find some innocent creature to poke an arrow into, so good luck to them. They got all the nasty smelling stuff on and their war paint on their face, so they kind of get into that. Still blazing away on this. Got this most of the way welded. I have this one section right here where they're just kind of overlapping and I can't quite get it flush. So what I do in a situation like this where there isn't much room is I'll take this little Dremel with a cutoff wheel and I'll come in here at a pretty good angles. I don't want to take much off, and if we have a angle, then the two pieces will kind of overlap at an angle, and I won't have to be left with a big gap to try and weld up. So it doesn't need hardly anything at all. From marking it originally, that it fit pretty good. I was pretty worried about it because I couldn't see my mark very well, so I should have sprayed some Yankum on the back of it so I have enough contrast for my old eyes to be able to see it. But this will do a really good job. Then I can finish welding this and finish grinding it, and then to weld these bigger gaps right here, because there's just a lot of contamination right here with all the rust. You just can't quite get it all out, so it kept trying to blow it out. So I'm going to use this copper spoon to go over the back side of it, act as a backing, and then the same thing here. I did get my gap kind of big on this, and I got a little hole right there where it blew out. So this copper spoon comes in pretty handy. I don't know where you can buy these anymore. I've owned this for about 25 years, but if you have to, you can use a piece of aluminum or anything like that will work. And aluminum won't stick to your steel weld. It won't last near as long as the copper, but it'll work. But if you can find copper spoons like this, it sure makes welding up these gaps really easy. Just got to keep it clean, don't overheat it, and they work really well. Now that I've got that all ground up, now it's time to cut this. So I've got it marked. I'll just cut it here and then just ride along this line all the way over to here. And then this is a 18-inch mark, so from 18 inches from this end to this end. I've got a similar mark on the cab, so make it easier for me to get this rocker in its right spot. I've got a tool that'll put a flange right here on this edge, and this edge will go under the existing edge, and I'm gonna grind this really good and put some panel bond on this, so which is essentially an epoxy glue on there. Don't be freaking out. That's how most cars are built anymore. A lot of their cars are panel bonded together because it's stronger, faster, easier, and less rust issues. Have this piece all built. It's ready to go in. You can see I got this flange punched on the end of it. Since I forgot to video it, I'll show you on this on another piece. So this is the tool. It's just a air powered punch basically. So all it does. That makes a flange on it. Oh, I didn't do a very good job on that one, but you kind of get the idea. So with that done, I just need to clean up in here and get this sealed. Probably just spray some weld through primer or something in here just to give it a little something to protect it. And then I need to knock a couple of channels, drain channels right here, so that the water doesn't get caught on this side of the rocker. And to do that, well, I've got one there and one here, and to do that I've got this attachment that goes on my air chisel. I just put that on there and rattle it pretty hard. So I won't do it on video because it's so loud, but I'll show you the after when I'm done here. So there's those drain channels. Took about 30 seconds with the air chisel to knock those in with that attachment. So super nice, really loud though. But I got the inside of this all cleaned up, sprayed some weld through primer down in there just to kind of help protect the bare metal. I have these here, so when I glue this, I can pull these out and that'll help keep the glue from plugging these channels off. This is the good stuff right here. This is a panel bond. It's designed for doing what I'm doing here. We just apply that right here on this flange, and I'll apply it right there across that. And then on the ends, I'll weld it. Got it in. I got a lot of the welding done. I'm going to finish letting the panel bond set. So right in here I just put a couple little tacks to help hold this in place while the panel bond sets. Once everything's all ground and cleaned up, it'll pretty well disappear. So I'm able to save the majority of the panel, and I saved myself a ton of time in the process. We had a shop full working on Gonzo. Had Tyson and Dusty and Brandon come over with the steam cleaner. Kendall and Caden came pitched in for a bit. Corbin and Kyler, who did a ton of sanding inside the cab, so big thanks to all of them. Without their effort, we wouldn't have made it near as far as we did on this. The interior of old Gonzo's cleaned up quite a bit. Sure looks a lot better, a lot cleaner, and I'm super excited to get this new seat in it, get some carpet in it. But I've had quite a few of you comment, if I love it so much, why would I change it? The answer to that is I really do want to drive it more and more. Heck, I want it clean enough I can get in it in my suit and drive it to church. That's the purpose of cleaning this up. I'm not really changing it drastically. I'm going to paint the truck. Ultimately, it'll be back to its original turquoise color. The interior's more or less its original color. Just want to return it to its former glories. And if you noticed, I've done a lot of this on the cheap. Used a rattle can on the interior here and used parts that I had on the shelf, and I'm super excited for Paul to see it when we get it all done, and hopefully he'll get some good seat time in it, because this truck is a fun truck. Every time I get in it, I just can't help but smile, especially to hear it start. That takes care of it for today. Till next time, remember, the success in life shouldn't be measured by the station that we're at in life, but rather it should be measured by the obstacles that we've overcome. Thanks for watching.